hey, no talking. Hey. Hey, everybody. My name is Doug, and I love movies. This is Doug Loves Movies. That's better. See, you knew your cue, and you did the right thing. Coming to you once again from the UCB Theater in Los Angeles, Franklin location. It's Tuesday, January 30th, 2018. We did it! We almost made it through the first month of the year. But did we make name tags? Oh, I see that we did. Wait, what's that? You're just holding up some sort of pop vinyl? That's me. That's you in the pop vinyl? Here, throw that over here. Or just pass it up. Very good. Oh, because your name is David?
Don't read the back.
Don't read the back? Oh, because your shithead's on the back?
Yeah.
That's your shithead?
Yes.
Dreamers? I am gonna, if one of the guests selects you, I'm gonna say pick somebody else. Why would your shithead be Dreamers? Why not, indeed? That is a really good point, David. And what? Oh, so there's a character named David in Alien. Which Alien was it? Covenant? Okay. All right. Well, good luck to you.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, shit. And thank you to everyone else for bringing those, and we'll whip them out again in a little bit. Doug plugs. Saturday, February 10th, Doug Loves Movies is back at Gassy Helium in Portland, Oregon at 4:20. Wednesday, February 14th, it's the annual Valentine's Day show at the American Comedy Company in Sweet Home, San Diego. And I've got shows in different area codes coming up in Denver, Tempe, New Orleans, Sacramento, Chico. That's on 420. Indianapolis, Rosemont, Illinois, Lexington, Kentucky, and more. For all my dates, deets, and links, go to DougLovesMovies.com.
That's DougLovesMovies.com. Yeah!
Okay, that whole thing was off. Like, are you ever watching like cable TV in your hotel room and the lips don't match the words, and you're like, what do I do to fix this? And the answer's nothing. From the corrections department, Tom Hanks pees for longer than 21 seconds in A League of Their Own. The actual length of time he pees is 51 seconds. Yeah, never trust the internet. I guess I saw a clip on YouTube that was shortened. Here's the prize bag. I just got back from Las Vegas yesterday, so it's a bag from the good old Hard Rock Hotel in Vegas. It's always a nice time. Oh, shit. But I got a Doug Loves Movies t-shirt, a hat that says SP on it, and that stands for Sexed Panther. So look that up if you want. Find out what that's all about. And then, a guy up in San Francisco who comes to a lot of shows, he gave me this. It's a Blu-ray. It's the 30th anniversary of a movie called You're the Hunter from the Future. So I'm giving that away. And, of course, a beautiful Christmas bong. Yeah, I got enough of these to give away at every show for the whole year. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And then, finally, I was grocery shopping today, and I saw this, and I had to buy one to put in the prize bag. It's a toothbrush that makes Star Wars noises, and this one is dedicated to the character of Rey.
I can do this.
What a weird-ass attitude about brushing your teeth. I could do this. I could do this.
Don't give up hope.
Your teeth aren't completely fucked.
We're not done yet.
Man, she wants you to just brush your teeth for fucking ever. That's not cool, Ray. All right, so all that's going in the prize bag, plus stuff brought by my three guests tonight, who are... Ray's still going on. No? Okay. It says there's like a minute of light and sound. I guess to get kids to brush their teeth for a minute.
You're welcome.
She talks you through brushing your teeth and then is a real asshole about it. Oh, shit. All right, let's get him out here. Please give a big warm welcome to Mark Ellis, Jacob Sirof, and Samm the Ma'am Levine, a.k.a. a.k.a. Lil Logan or Laura. That's the name of the little girl in Logan.
I'm gonna veto that one.
Okay. All right, Laura.
There it is.
He was a little snubbed.
What? No,
Logan was snubbed. So
Yeah,
he was
no, not
a little
me.
snubbed. No.
no, I'm an award winner.
Wasn't snubbed. It got nominated for Best Screenplay. That's pretty high up there in the nominations. I wish Patrick Stewart had got nominated.
I was the kid, too.
Yeah, that's a tough one because people don't think kids, they have mixed opinions about kids' performances in movies. Like that girl Brooklyn Prince in Florida Project. Some people don't think that's acting when you just coerce a child that young into just doing stuff. But
Interesting phrasing.
I thought she was pretty good. Yes, stuff happens in that movie.
Oh, I know.
Some
I
of
saw
it
it.
shouldn't happen to children.
No.
But anyway, thanks for being here, guys. This is basically a rematch of an episode we did in San Diego one time, where these three guys really went after each other. Who won that one?
I believe I did, and it was contentious.
Yeah, I think it was controversial. I think that I think Jacob Sirof answered a question inaccurately, and then got upset that you called him out on being inaccurate. Like he answered like a movie that didn't come out yet. It was like coming out.
Oh,
in 2
that
years.
is always
But
controversial.
that was actually on 12 Guests. No, what happened was that Sam's brother yelled out something.
But
from
it was
the,
an
from the
answer I
crowd.
already knew, so that wasn't. It didn't change anything for me.
All right, fellas. I'm glad we're bringing you back together to settle this.
The crowd seems fired up.
Yeah. But let's meet everybody individually, starting with the man to my left. Mark Ellis is here, everybody.
Happy New Year, Doug. Good to be back.
Good to have you back. And what have you got there for the prize bag?
This is
half-finished
courtesy
beer?
of my good friend. This is from me. And then my good friend Danny Fernandez provided a pop-ish toy of Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. There you go.
All right. Some people are excited about
I really
that.
hope one of those 7 people wins.
Yeah.
You either know what Dragon Ball Z is or you have no idea what it is. And I'm in the latter, to be honest with you. But if you listen to the opening theme music, the guitar kicks ass.
All right. It's in the bag.
I feel like I'm slowly
official.
watching him be like cremated or something. You put it in there and you looked really sad and
No, I crushed it a little
Somber.
bit on the way in. Oh, shit. People are so concerned about Ray. The Ray toothbrush. Jacob Sirof is here, everybody.
he brought his foreman's lunch.
Yeah.
So everybody could stop writing to me on Twitter saying, it just went on for weeks. I don't want a year off of Sirof. All right, we decided that weeks ago.
Some people wanted a year off.
So there were definitely some that wanted it, and they can read, so they'll see your name in the description of this show, and then skip this one. And
Hey, their loss.
I don't miss them. I really don't, because I have no idea who they are. I don't see the exact numbers. If I
do.
saw the numbers dip precipitously every time you're on, then I'd rethink this whole letting you back on the show. But I
made a list. I made a list.
Every December, I think we should have everybody vote whether or not the next year
It was
is a year off of Sirof.
It was interesting. You find out who you are when you become a hashtag.
You do?
Yeah. People really feel the need to let you know stuff about yourself.
But it was mostly positive, I think, and that's a great thing. What'd you bring for the prize bag?
Okay, this well, part of the bag is part of it. This friends of the show, Sean. Am I saying Sakamai? Is that how they say the last name?
Sakamai?
Sakamai. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I knew that. And his brother Daryl works for the Barefoot Company, so this is like some wine cooler bag thing.
Okay.
But I brought other stuff in it. I did this cheat that I've done before, where I had my kids do art. But I think it's really cool, and they did this. Just whipped this up today.
What are they now? 17 and 22.
Right, exactly. Well, this is my son's. It's cute. Whatever. He's 7. Who cares? But my daughter actually did a really good job, like objectively, I think. And this is like pretty cool. I think she did this like on like.
Oh wow!
like in
yeah,
pencil, like-
she's definitely got more talent
How old
than
is
the
she?
boy.
She's 13. She's 13.
seems like cheating.
So she's a grown Jewish man now.
Okay. Well,
Oh, and I also brought this cool comic book. There's a Marvel Universe, the official handbook. There's a 1985. Remember before Wikipedia, we had this. Where it's not a real comic book. It just like has a bunch of characters and their descriptions and their origins. And I thought it was cool because Black Panther's in this one, so I brought that.
Nice
'Cause
timing.
That's topical. And there's a bunch of cool like Marvel characters. And, like there's Captain America and that other guy. And then just Satan is hanging out there. I don't know the Marvel Universe as well, but Satan is just on the. I guess he's in the. I'm waiting for that movie.
like Devil Man or something.
Yeah, Devilman. So, okay.
All right. So
I
do we
think-
get that bag?
Yeah, in the bag. Too.
All right. So put all this shit back in.
All
there.
right, all right.
So the daughter has great artistic. I mean, that's Doug Benson. That's a camera. This, and it might be my Star Wars brain. This looks like Kylo Ren meeting evil BB-8 for the very first time.
Get ready.
I don't understand. Like, I wouldn't take toothbrushing advice from a British person in the first place.
She's not British. She's from a different galaxy.
Wow, that was a nice little exchange between her and BB or something. All right, give me that stuff, that funky stuff. And what do you? Oh, Samm Levine is here, everybody.
Thank you. Hello. Doug, I've been trying to clean out this TV screeners box that I've had in my home now for 2 years, and it is just no matter how many of these I give away, it seems like the box is replicating itself when I leave it alone. So I'm just gonna roll through a bunch of TV titles that I know you guys are excited to have DVDs of, which is the preferred way to watch television shows nowadays. So here we go. You're going to get episodes of Billions, The Affair, Rectify, House of Cards, The Good Wife, Madam Secretary, Jane the Virgin, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, a couple shows called Younger, Impastor, Lopez, Teachers, and then from the Epix Network, Graves, starring Nick Nolte, and some show called Berlin that I don't know anything about or anyone who's on, but these 10 one-hour episodes were filmed in Berlin, Germany, and the Canary Islands, Spain, so watch it just for the locales, folks. There you
I
go.
think it's called Berlin Station.
You're right, it is Berlin Station.
You know I love a full title.
I know you do.
I love how you just put so much bread in that House of Cards sandwich. Like, let's just not acknowledge this one.
Yeah, what do
I'm
you
not
do?
touching that one. You pass that one.
Yeah, what do you do with the previous episodes of House of Cards? Do you just never watch them ever again because of Kevin Spacey?
Well, at least we don't have to watch Superman Returns ever again.
Whoa.
Yeah, shots fired.
Yeah.
And Singer. Fuck both those guys.
All right, I'd rather not, but I get where you're coming from. So,
And fuck Wilmer Valderrama, right? No?
wait, what did he do?
Nah, he's in the movie. He's great.
He's just hot.
Yeah.
He's in Superman Returns?
Yeah.
Who does he play?
I don't.
He just hangs out there for a minute.
No, that's Cal Penn, you racist.
No, Wilmer's in it too.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah. Hanging out in the boat together. Huh. And fuck you, Kate Bosworth.
There you go. She's definitely in it.
Yeah. Saw Blue Crush. He's hitting on a bunch of surfer kids. I don't know.
All right. The Oscar nominations came out, and as we mentioned earlier, Jacob is sad for the millionaires who made Logan, and but I just wanted to go down the line and ask each of you, starting. Let's go positive to begin with. What was your favorite? Like most? Like what what are you rooting for to win now that it's been nominated? What do you think, Mark?
Now that it's been nominated, I am rooting for The Shape of Water to win Best Picture. I think that'd be a really cool Best Picture because it combines a lot of different genres, Doug. You got some sci-fi, you got some political intrigue, romance, drama, comedy. She has sex with a fish guy. Zany.
Well, first of all, that's not a very nice way to describe Michael Shannon, but also... like Michael Shannon's sex scene with his wife where she like just pulls out a tit for no reason. Guillermo's got some fucked up ideas, and he put a lot of them in that movie. It's like, it's a fairy tale with just very disturbing elements, and I love all of it.
You know, it'd be a great supercut is who's the worst lover, Michael Shannon or the fish? Like, because Michael Shannon's been there before. He just is like a dick about it. And the fish is like, this is all new to me. I might come, but I'm better than Michael Shannon. I don't know.
I've got hidden genitalia.
I'm in a bathtub. It's weird. I can't breathe.
I'm worried most people haven't seen The Shape of Water. Guys, this is all in the movie. So if you haven't seen it, get on it.
Yeah, it's a wild movie.
I don't want to see it anymore.
Lots of good performance. Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No, but
Oh, dude, it's
I knew
good.
about this. I heard Guillermo on.
Yeah, it's not
on
one you could
NPR or
take your
something.
kids to, really.
No,
So what?
They're begging me, but
what are you rooting for to win?
I'm going for Lady Bird. That's mine.
That you want to win Best Picture?
Yeah, I'd like to see it win anything it's nominated for.
Yeah, well, it's.
I think it's like once in a generation good.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you know that everybody's super into that 3 billboards outside of Missouri or Missouri, depending on
When
who's
you're Frances
talking.
McDormand or not.
Yeah, exactly. But she got. You know, when they announced Tiffany Haddish was did the announcements with Andy Serkis,
Yeah.
and she kept saying Missouri, and then he finally said it her way once.
Yep.
And I was like, good for her. She's got that British fuck to fall in line.
That's right.
Yeah, that white piece of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lady Bird is the single best reviewed motion picture to come out last year, according to Rotten Tomatoes.
It could happen.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't bet on it, but it could.
3 Billboards really seems to have the momentum, but yeah, it could be. I mean, Get Out is another strong possibility to take Best Picture, just because it's just a fantastic movie at a perfect time.
I think screenplay for that.
Yeah. All right.
Colin.
Sam?
Well, I'm going to do a different category. I'm going to say that I'm hopeful that Gary Oldman finally wins an Oscar. And
Yeah,
it sure
I mean,
looks like
he's
going
deserved
to.
it a million times.
A million times.
And,
This is only his second nomination ever.
Yeah.
Which is shocking.
Yeah, well, he got 4 nominations for Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. But I get your point.
Yeah.
I mean, when you play all 4 of those characters,
No,
they
sure.
all deserve.
Sure.
But yeah, he's amazing in Darkest Hour. Like, the makeup is very well done, but also the lighting is very dark. I think it's called Darkest Hour so that you can't see his makeup.
But even beyond the makeup, though, like he really is gone.
And it's fun. He's gone, but it's also fun to see Gary Oldman in there. Like you see
Sure.
glimmers of the crazy Sid and Nancy Gary Oldman, like in his eyes and
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, he's great in it, and
He's so good.
he's won every other award. So it seems he seems to be one of the biggest locks of the night.
I'd say him, McDormand, and Allison Janney are probably the easiest to predict.
Yeah, and Sam Rockwell seems like
Rockwell,
he seems very due. You know.
Keep pushing that 3 Billboards agenda, Benson.
I don't, I mean, there's some people that aren't that
fan.
crazy about it. I prefer, when it comes to Martin McDonagh, I like In Bruges much better. But
Way
In
better.
Bruges was, mostly overlooked. I think it might have gotten a screenplay nomination, maybe.
Yeah.
But, all right, so now let's get to the snubs, guys, because I know Jacob has one. Mark, what's your biggest snub? What one thing, what one performance or technical thing didn't get nominated?
I think my biggest snub would have to be Wes Studi for Hostels.
Really?
He was the supporting
Hostels in
actor.
general. I've heard it's good. I haven't seen it yet.
It's great, man. It's a really good movie, but like they made the movie and it came out in time for Oscar consideration, and then the studio was like, Native Americans aren't tracking well right now, so they just didn't put it out in time, and like they didn't put the money behind the campaign, and so then the movie comes out. A lot of people saw it last weekend. It made $10 million in its big opening release, and Wes Studi is so good in it. He's been such a great actor for a long time. He doesn't get a lot of roles. I mean, he's not like he's not getting offered a lot of stuff. He knocks this one out of the park, and I think that if the Academy gave it more consideration, he would have been nominated for Best Supporting Actor. That, and I'm also pissed Coco didn't get Best Picture. It got Best Animated, but you can't tell me that that Daniel Day-Lewis sewing clothes is better than Coco.
Oh, but he sews a little secret into each of his garments.
I got a bridge.
Only he knows about it. Yeah, I mean, Phantom Thread was not for me, but I could see I could see why people like it. It's very, it's intense in its own way. But boring to me.
It felt like it was 2.5 hours, and I'm talking about the trailer, Doug.
Boom.
Jacob, is it still, you sticking with Logan?
Yeah, I think as much as I want to go with the kid, I think Logan Best Picture deserved a Best Picture nomination.
Yeah,
Right.
that's always rough. I mean, it's happened over the years. Like Star Wars was nominated for
it's
Best
a genre
Picture.
thing.
Raiders was nominated for Best Picture. Jaws was. It happens.
Avatar.
But
I know.
but
Lord of the Rings.
man, I remember when Avatar came out, how mad people got at me for not liking it. And then it has taken such a short amount of time for no one to be mad about it anymore. Like, you could talk all the shit you want about Avatar, and no one's like, "Hey, man."
There's one guy somewhere. Like
Yeah,
that.
probably.
But Avatar, that was 2009, right? That was the first year they did 10 nominees.
Maybe, yeah.
Because 2008 was The Dark Knight, and everybody was losing their shit over it, and so that's why the Academy changed to 10.
Right.
So that's how it snuck in
Got to
there.
get that popular movie in there. Plus, they want people to watch. They want your Avatars and Titanics to get nominated.
It's good for the business.
Yeah.
I thought Coco was so.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's
they set themselves up for that one.
Right? But really, you just didn't get into it? Because
No, it
hatred
was-
of Mexicans?
Stop. I'm a boxing fan. Of course I love Mexicans.
Like watching them beat the shit out of each other?
They're the best at it. They really are. But no, it's fine. It was like a solid B+. I see all the Pixar stuff with my kids. I like Pixar as I just didn't think it was one of the special ones.
You saw it with your kids?
I saw it with one of my kids.
See, there you go. It's the same problem you had, because you guys saw it in the theater, and you guys had to trudge through the 25-minute Olaf thing.
Dude, I went to a theater and watched the Olaf thing and then left. I've never seen Coco because they announced they were going to pull the Olaf thing because people were hating it so much, and I wanted to see it, so I went before they pulled it. And I'm still going to see Coco. Of course, I'm going to see it. But I'm curious, Jacob. Though, like it didn't make you cry at all because
No,
they say it's as emotional as other Pixar movies.
It wasn't for me, but yeah, not like Inside Out or what's the other, like,
Boy, that the second Toy Story, when that Randy Newman song comes on, Sarah McLachlan sings it.
That's
I fucking lose it every time.
Yeah, or Up. The first 5 minutes of Up. Hey, kids, before
Yeah,
the house with
right,
balloons,
right.
cancer.
yeah, that sucked
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
in a good way. I mean,
Wow, can you imagine if Bambi's mom died in the first 5 minutes of Bambi?
it was like on
Doesn't
camera.
she?
Yeah.
Does she?
Yeah, I think it happens right away.
Pretty soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bambi. I don't watch animated. I haven't seen Bambi since I'm 4. So I don't know. I thought it happened closer to the middle of the movie.
Same for Nemo. She goes pretty quick.
Yeah. There's a lot of
That's
them
the
have
format.
death pretty early on,
Yeah.
so that then the rest of the movie can.
Yeah, I
be
guess that
happening.
makes
you can
sense.
have Ellen.
Well,
It doesn't
I
end
remember
with a death.
Dumbo gets pulled from his mother in the first 3 minutes. That's real sad.
But that's the worst
Well, that's
one.
just called birth.
No, the stork
Pulled from his
drops
mother.
the
My favorite
elephant's
scene.
made up in the sky, drops down. Dumbo's mom adopts this thing that the stork dropped off, and then they go away, and then the mom rocks him because the mom's in jail. She takes her mama trunk, and she rocks Dumbo one more time before I'm crying right now, Doug.
Jesus.
She's never going to see
You
him
are
again.
pretty goddamn intense about Dumbo. Do you avert your eyes when you go walk by the ride at Disneyland? Have a mental breakdown. Sam, what's your big snub?
My big snub is he probably wouldn't win because it does look like Sam Rockwell's going to take that one. But Michael Stuhlbarg for Call Me by Your Name.
Right, it's pretty amazing. He doesn't have any heavy scenes, but like that one scene where he's just sitting there really talking about.
Oh, that's pretty heavy, yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? He's just like, he's such a compelling and great actor.
So good.
That it almost feels almost too easy. Like he doesn't, you know what I mean? He doesn't, like the kid that stars in the movie, Timothée Chalamet, has to fucking cry into the camera for the entire end credits. And I'm watching it at the theater and people are getting up and leaving. And I'm like, why did you sit through this whole thing? And now you don't give a shit about this kid anymore. He's fucking crying while the Grip's name is going by.
You know,
Was he watching Dumbo? Or?
No, he was just pulling out pubic hairs. The old Joey Tribbiani trick.
Well, my biggest snub was Lego Batman movie didn't get nominated for animated movie. And because I really was thinking that's my only chance in life to be in an Academy Award nominated movie.
Oh.
But you know, I'll keep trying.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
I'll keep doing parts when people ask me to.
Yeah.
And then hopefully it turns out great.
And you know what, Peter O'Toole? If you don't get one, they'll just give you an honorary at some point.
Oh my
since
God,
you put in the lifetime. You put in the lifetime of work here.
You did a lot of extra work, Doug Benson.
He was in 800 Lego movies. They give you an Oscar made out of Legos.
I wish, man. I mean, it doesn't pay much, but it's going to pay me for the rest of my life.
It's true, guys. That's how residuals work.
Yeah, I mean, the initial job isn't that great, but then the check you get a few months later, that's nice.
You're like, oh, it was a good job. And then, like, 2 years later, you get one, you're like, 68 cents? What the fuck? Why even send it?
European. Or what's another one? I mean, I guess home video or whatever. And
Yep.
yeah, residuals.
Yeah.
Hashtag DLM Oscar Challenge if you're going to do like I'm doing, which is I'm going to attempt to watch everything that got nominated for an Oscar. In every category.
Oh my God!
I failed last year, but I missed a few things. But I'm going to try to make it this year. A lot of stuff's on Netflix, and I'll go to those, where they have in theaters where you could sit and watch all 5 animated shorts in one sitting, that kind of thing.
Kobe's nominated. John Williams did the music for it.
What?
For Dear Basketball. It's Kobe Bryant's poem. It's animated. It got nominated for Best Animated Short, and John Williams, did the music for it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that's my pick.
I'm just going to say this because it's totally bragging, but I'm in the movie Space Camp, and John Williams wrote the score and scored a scene that I'm in. So John Williams had to watch me on a monitor.
Oh my God!
And decide what the London Philharmonic is going to play while I'm staring up at a spaceship that shoots into space full of kids.
So this is the Leah Thompson Space Camp.
Yes.
Oh my God! What a terrible movie.
Yeah. Starring Leaf Phoenix.
That's right.
As the boy who befriends Max, the robot, and the robot wants to since Leaf's dream is to go into space, the robot wants to send him into space. So the robot fucks with some shit at NASA.
Yeah.
And then me and all the other guys that work at NASA are like, why the fuck is that spaceship really taking off?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of kids in it.
Yeah.
And the movie came out 4 or 5 months after the Challenger exploded.
That's right.
So it was a massive failure.
Yeah. You know why? They should have gotten that robot from Rocky.
Rocky 4.
Rocky 4, yeah. Then Paulie figured out how to program somehow.
Yeah.
Paulie's like a computer whiz.
Paulie gave it a woman's voice.
Yeah, how did you figure that out?
Everybody loved that robot.
I watched the Challenger explode a lot. My teacher brought in a television set so we could watch the Challenger take off, and we watched that happen live in class.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Nice life lesson.
And that's the day you decided you would hate Coco.
All right. Bert can turn the show off now because I'm about to say, let the games begin. Name tags. People brought them. Got lots of good ones. And then there's that guy with that little toy. So you guys know what to do. Gentlemen, pick your name tags. And while you do that, we'll do this. We'll be back after these words. Hey, no sponsors for this episode, so I'll just take a second to tell you about a couple more road dates. On July 7th, I'm going to be in Columbus, Ohio, doing Doug Loves Movies at the Funny Bone at 420. And then the next day, we're doing a stand-up show at Go Bananas in Cincinnati, some say Montgomery, Ohio, and that's also at 420. And like I said earlier in the show, for all of my dates, go to douglovesmovies.com. All right, we're back. Woo! She's so serious. Who are you playing for, Mark?
I am playing for... Let's see.
I was a Nina-age werewolf.
Nina! Playing for Nina. She's got some stuff taped to this this backing that she clearly swung by a Michael's or some sort of craft store to get. This is a well done poster. There's some.
She put some cat butt gum on there, which is, it's not the worst gum out there, but
it might be actually.
It's definitely pretty bad. And then this is a weed thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's a weed. It's a weed Rice Krispie treat.
A tiny Rice Krispie treat. Are you going to eat it?
Should I?
Well, I'm just saying, you picked that name tag and she put
right
that
now.
on there to,
now you should.
to get you to
Time
pick
of
it.
the picking, I did not know it had a Rice Krispie treat.
Oh, okay.
But I will eat the Rice Krispie treat because I love Nina and I love werewolves.
That's gluten free.
I mean, you don't have to eat it right now, but it would be kind of fun to
No, I'll eat
see
it.
how
Yeah.
you do.
But now I just saw what Sirof is packing.
Yeah, he's got Reese's, one of those big Reese's.
Not more than that. I feel like this is
And a
maybe
Kit Kat.
the best pick I've ever done as far as upside. Because I'm playing for 200 cigarettes. Garrett is your name?
Garrett.
Cigarettes, which
Cigarettes.
is not much spelling alteration needed, so that's cool. But a whole bag of the donut, of Hostess donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool. I'm going to throw a couple and eat a couple.
All right.
Right.
I'm going to need one of those in about 10 minutes.
And everybody's on it. It's got a whole bunch of regulars from the show on it, and it's actually pasted on. Like he did a fifth grade style. Like my daughter's obviously way more talented than you are already, but it's kind of cute. I thought.
All right.
Yeah.
Take a picture of it.
Oh, and at the top says it's 11:59 on New Year's Eve. Do you know Doug Loves Movies? It's kind of weird grammatically. Not how you would set that up typically, but.
Sam, I'm not surprised by your pick because a gentleman, he showed me that today on Twitter, and I was like, I bet you that's going to get picked.
That is correct.
Because I knew you were going to be here.
That you are quite the detective. I am playing for Inglorious Brewsters. Am I saying that right? And his name tag is made of something I didn't even know existed. It is the motion picture soundtrack and I guess score to Inglorious Bastards on vinyl. So yeah, this is the old vinyl. Doesn't feel like the vinyl
It's
is
empty.
in there.
Yeah,
You got that at home.
Precious cargo at
Yeah,
home.
you don't want to risk that coming out here.
Yeah, in case you wanted to keep it.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Can he keep the cover?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not mine.
That's what I'm asking.
Can I keep this cover?
He'd prefer
He
to.
wants to keep it.
I'd like to hang on to that
Yeah.
because I'd like to be able to put the
That's
the Blu-ray. What is it?
it's it's vinyl.
Vinyl. I'd like to put the vinyl back in the sleeve.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Well, good luck, Brewster, and good luck to Garrett and Nina, and somebody's going to win all this stuff tonight. I've got some exciting games lined up for these very competitive players, starting with Purple Rain Man. We're going to go third billing, second billing, first billing. The co-stars in a movie mashup title. Guess as often as you'd like until somebody figures out what the full title is. Starting with, in third billing, Renee Zellweger and J.T. Walsh. The late J.T. Walsh. Has anybody got any ideas on that?
Is she's the third billing and he's the second, or
They're both third billing.
both third billing.
You're going to next get the second billed people and then the first billed people in a movie mashup title. And the titles are mashed up in order. So the Renee Zellweger movie followed by the J.T. Walsh movie. Second billing, Cuba Gooding Jr. and Ray Sharkey. So I think you probably have the first half figured out. No guesses. I like this. I like nice quiet time for me to think. And top billed, Tom Cruise and Michael Chiklis.
Jerry Maguire, Fantastic Four.
Full title. Rise of the Silver Surfer. What do you got, Sam?
I got nothing for Chickless, J.T. Walsh, and who was
Ray
it?
Sharkey.
Ray Sharkey. I
He's
don't know.
also dead, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what this movie is.
I don't know who Ray Sharkey is, but he sounds fun.
Yeah, right? It's a pretty cool last name, Sharkey.
We're going to Ray's. Oh, what's his last name? Sharkey?
Does he have a machine?
Jerry Maguire tapped. I don't know what. Whoa. Wire tap? Whoa. Jerry Maguire tap.
What was the
Jerry
movie?
Maguire.
That's correct.
Okay.
Jerry Maguire. Because Michael Chiklis played John Belushi in the movie Wired and was told by Dan Aykroyd and many others that he'll never work again until, of course, he won all those awards for starring in The Shield for several years and played the thing in two fantastic
What,
horror
what was the
movies.
beef on set with Aykroyd? Or
Not a beef, but Dan Aykroyd didn't like the book Wired and he didn't like that they made a movie of it. And then he basically said, you know, this guy, you're never going to work again because it's the nerve of you to play
take a
John
role.
Belushi in a movie that depicts him as a drug addict who died. How dare you? But I still love Dan Aykroyd because he gets blown by ghosts. This next game, in a family movie,
That Skull vodka's good stuff, man.
let's play Build a Title.
Yay!
Let's do it.
Okay.
People love it. It's not the easiest game, so I only whip it out when I have the strongest players. And we're going to
Don't
start.
whip it out, Doug. Hashtag me too.
Jacob gets to go first. Then we'll go to Sam, and then to Mark. And the starter title is a movie called, speaking of Gary Oldman, I think he's in this, State of Grace. Yeah, State of Grace. What do you want to add to that, Sam?
Oh, I thought you were starting with Jacob. No?
No, but I'm just curious what you're going to add when it gets to you. Jacob, what do you want to add? State of Grace.
I can add to either side or have to add to that?
Either side.
All right, how about Enemy of the State of Grace?
Ooh, okay. I thought it might go Red State, but Enemy's good. All right, Sam.
Enemy of the State of Grace of My Heart.
Ooh, what's that?
That's a movie with Ileana Douglas.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It's a period piece.
Yeah. All right, so you got Enemy of the State of Grace of My Heart, Mark.
Enemy of the state of grace of my heart and souls.
Ooh, okay.
Robert Downey Jr., Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah, it's a shame that word is souls.
Yeah, I know. I really fucked that game up, didn't I?
Yeah, it might bring it to a halt.
Thanks for the Rice Krispie treat, Nina.
Are you playing, Doug?
No, what?
Okay, so I just wanted so it's my turn.
But I would have just skipped me if I was playing, and also I knew what the first title was going to be, so that'd be cheating.
Okay. I get that.
What do you got?
I got Sleeping with the Enemy of the State
Wait for
of
it.
Grace.
Go ahead.
Okay. Can I fucking finish? Sam?
Yeah.
You've already got a swastika staring
Go ahead.
staring at me for the whole game. With your psychological tactics. Of the grace of the heart of the souls or whatever.
Yeah.
While you were sleeping
Yes.
with the enemy of the state of grace of my heart and souls.
All right. So seems like we're done here.
Soul's coming back to bite me in the ass, isn't it?
That's a tough one.
Mm.
Yeah. It's got to end with while.
Probably a movie called
begin with souls.
like After a While.
Oh, I'm sure there might be something like that.
Yeah, who's in it, Graham?
Yeah. Leaf carrot. You got anything?
Is Souls Man a sequel to the
No, that's Souls Men.
Souls Man? Yeah.
Men. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah. I
All right,
feel like
you're
there's
out.
a while in there, but
You're out. Jacob?
I'm not going to try to do the whole thing, but I'm going to guess there's a movie called Solstice. Because there probably is.
Right, but you'd have to know that there is and
Yeah,
tell
I
me
do.
something about it.
I think Courtney Cox is in it.
Oh. All right, sold.
It's a period piece.
Can you add anything, Sam, just to...
Yeah, I'll try Souls Survivor.
Soul Survivor, I like it.
That works.
Yeah.
The spelling works.
What was that?
That's
Was that the Mark Wahlberg thing?
Marky Mark with the Ben Foster and the Lone Survivor. Oh no, Soul Survivor is a different movie, but it definitely fits.
Soul Survivor's about Bernie
Yeah, that
Mac.
was
or
Lone
something.
Survivor.
That was Lone Survivor. No, there is one called Soul Survivor. I've seen that title somewhere.
yeah, it came out like
On the-
last year.
no, I legitimately have on the DirecTV crawl. I've never clicked
It's
on
a
it.
Michael Bolton album.
That's a real movie. I would bet my life on it. I've never clicked on it, but it's a movie.
All right, well, you won anyway, so it
All
doesn't,
right.
doesn't,
Well, no,
doesn't
just for
really-
the people who come after me. I mean the stalkers.
the people who come after me.
Mostly family members.
All right, you guys. Sam gets to go first in this next game, and it's wildly appropriate that he does because he's one of the best players at this. We're going to play the Leonard Maltin game.
Ellis is excited.
Yeah, I brought my handy-dandy book of categories that gentleman in the Atlanta area made for me. And
Have you added some new ones to it or no?
always.
Oh, good.
Yeah. No, because I can't, give you the same ones you've heard before, Sam.
I agree. I
That's,
don't want ones that have come up before. I know you were crossing them all out.
We gotta
Last time we did
keep
this, you were
legit.
You were running low.
Yeah, you're right about that.
All right.
But I fixed it.
Good. Very excited.
I reloaded. So Sam gets to pick between three categories. We'll switch the order around, so it'll go Sam, Jacob, and then Mark. And but Sam gets to pick between these. Again, unlike me in the past, I'm not going to tell you what the category title means until you pick one.
Right.
Sam, would you like NYCU Real Soon? Don't Mess with Mississippi, or Giant Broken Arm?
As intriguing as that is, I'll try NYCU later.
Okay. Giant Broken Arm is movies with a large cast.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
But you went with NYCU Real Soon?
I'll see you real soon, yeah.
Yeah. And that's movies where a character moves to New York.
To New York. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, it happens. At the end of Lady Bird and The Big Sick.
I guess it's neither
though-
one of those.
This movie, though, is from 1988.
Okay.
Leonard Maltin gives it 2 stars. And I'm just going to tell you one thing he says about this movie, and that's that it has junior high school level dramatics. And he lists 9 names. How many names can you get it in? Sam the Ma'am, a.k.a. Laura.
Oh man. You said 9?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say 8 names.
Smart opening bid. Because who knows what the fuck this movie is. Jacob, how many names can you knock off of there? Would you like to challenge Sam with an unheard of 8 names?
I mean, I think I could do it in 7.
You gotta go lower,
Yeah.
right?
I could. Actually, let's go 6.
All right, he's going 6. Chipping away at it, Mark.
There weren't a lot of movies about people moving to New York in '88, Doug.
I couldn't tell you any movie that was from '88 because I'm bad with years, but
I think I might already know.
I'm
the movie.
sure it seems like people move to New York in movies every year.
Not in '88, they didn't. I'm gonna challenge Jacob
Whoa.
because I don't think he can get it in 6. Is that how that works?
Right, but it seems like you had a real handle on what it might be if you're saying there's not a lot of movies where that happens, and then you're challenging him.
Yeah, no, that was all Ray lightsaber confidence. None of that was coming from the noggin. That was all my parents are junk traders strength right there.
Full potions. All right, Jacob, you get 6 names.
Okay.
Good luck to us all, or to you specifically. The 6 people who are at the bottom of the 9 names are Paul Benedict, Ron Dean, Gina Gershon, Kelly Lynch, Lawrence Luckenbill, and Lisa Barnes. Do those names help you at all, Jacob?
They do not, but I'm still gonna guess Working Girl.
Oh, that is not a bad guess, even though I believe she lived in the state or nearby.
I was going
the
to tell you,
entire
Lawrence
time.
Luckenbill played Cyborg, Spock's brother in Star Trek V.
Dear God.
I think.
Yeah, I thought that might
Such
help
a
you.
dramatic reaction,
I
Mark.
thought that might help you.
It's like a scene from a Star Trek movie.
It was Dr. McCoy
Dude,
reacting.
God.
Star Trek 5 was later. No, it was before. 88.
Star Trek V was actually 89, I think.
Yeah, all of this doesn't matter.
Captain Benson, these Vulcans will never get laid.
The point is, the movie is not.
It's not working.
It's not Working Girl. The top 3 billed people were Elizabeth Shue, Brian Brown, and Tom Cruise. And it's a motion picture called Cocktail. That's a point going to Mark Ellis.
If you had gotten Elizabeth Shue, do you
It's
get
weird,
that?
Yeah.
It's weird, Doug. I think of that as a movie about a guy moving to the Caribbean.
Yeah, he does leave New
moves to
York
New York.
after a while. You're right.
Moved to New York twice in the movie.
I heard he moved to Montego, Jamaica. Blah, 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 blah. All right, Key Largo.
Hey, baby, why don't we go to the next guest? See you guys later.
All right, so what happens now, Sam?
It starts with me and then goes to Ellis.
Yeah, wait, what? He wasn't. It's got to be the 2 people that weren't.
I wasn't a part of that one.
Right. Okay.
Do we all get consulted on the rules of the game, or is it just...
No, I just always ask Sam before I do it wrong.
I'm not always right, but this time I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay. Sam and then Mark and then Jacob.
Too bad your brother's not here. He could yell out the answer.
No, he wouldn't have known that for you either.
No, I just meant the rules. Plus, he's a nice guy. I like him.
Oh, he's a delight.
All right. Pick between these categories, Sam.
Okay.
Did I tell you not to mess with Mississippi?
Really pushing that.
Or, oh, it's a completely different category
Oh,
where I must insist that I did tell you not to mess with Mississippi. And then the next option is called Great Scott. And the third category is called Great Scots. Which one of those would you like to play?
Great Scott, singular.
Singular Scott. The films of Tony Scott.
Perfect.
Man.
Yeah. Great Scots is the films of anyone with the last name Scott.
No.
But we're not playing that.
Nope.
So get that out of your heads.
Out.
2006. 2.5 stars from Leonard. He says this movie's got action and romance. But he also says it's shallow but entertaining. And he lists 10 names. How many can you get it in, Sam?
-1.
What? It's going -1, Mark.
What happens when he goes -1?
Shit, I thought you might know about this part of the game.
Does an actor from the movie come on stage and reveal themselves?
What this means is that Sam is going to not only tell us the name of the movie, but he's going to tell us the name of the top billed person in that movie.
Ooh,
so,
boy.
In order to outbid Sam, you have to go -2 or more, which means you have to name 2 people from the film, starting from the top, and get them in the correct order as listed by Leonard Maltin.
So, because the category,
Intense shit, man.
you said these are these actual Tony Scott movies? Or they're any Scott?
We settled on the category that's just Tony Scott.
Okay.
Like movies that he made.
Yeah.
In
before
2006.
He killed himself.
Too soon.
Too soon for him to kill himself?
Yes.
You're right. He should have made a few more.
He should have made a few more movies and then done it. He still had some good work left in him.
2006. Can I get a rereading of the brief description that Leonard gave?
Yeah, you can. I like when people ask for that.
Yeah.
Action and romance, shallow but entertaining, 2.5 stars, 2006, a film by Tony Scott.
That's exactly the kind of movie I would have gotten on Netflix when they still sent you the DVDs.
They don't anymore?
I mean, I guess they do.
I think they do if that's what you want. If you're not into
I can't get
streaming,
-2.
you can't do it.
I can't do it too mock
Because you don't even know what movie it is.
I think I know what movie it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You
and I
don't
think
know
I
who
know
was second billed in that movie?
No, I think I know the first star, and I think it's like a huge marquee name, but then it's like, you know, it could be Lawrence fucking Luckinbill.
If we're thinking of the same movie, you're right. That second one's tough. That's why I bid -1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know how smart you are, Levine.
No, I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. It could be Lawrence Luckinbill.
It's nice of you to do a DVD commentary while you're actually up here competing.
For the record, there's a very easy chance I'm wrong.
I think we're thinking.
Sam always loves to point that out.
And I've been wrong after I've said
It has happened.
It absolutely
it's
has
true.
happened.
It did happen.
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
also going to be a super blood moon tomorrow for the first time in 70 years.
Oh, it's happening right now.
No, it isn't.
Right now.
I heard it's like at 5:50 in the morning.
Well, I mean, it started when it rose tonight up over the horizon.
But it's going to get into its full.
Right. Well, no. I mean, it's the lunar eclipse part is what's going to happen in the.
Yeah, that's what they say. You
Is
should
this
look
part of the
at.
Tony Scott movie? Blood Moon.
Super blue blood moon?
Blood Moon doesn't. You go to the ER when you got that. I get my money back when I see that.
Yeah, I can't do a -2 dive there, Doug.
Yeah.
I got it.
I hear you.
I think I could tie Sam, but that's about as good as I can do.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Sorry, folks. Show's over.
No, it goes on. If I'm
not
wrong, you
over.
win.
Okay.
Yeah, and if he's right, you each have a point. And then Jacob's still here. So he could go for the next round. Sam?
I believe it's Denzel Washington in Deja Vu.
That is correct.
It's number 2, Paula Patton.
Yeah,
All right.
Paula Patton.
Yeah. Well, Val Kilmer's in the movie.
Yeah,
Bruce
Paula
Greenwood's in the
Patton,
movie.
Val Kilmer,
You know people
Jim
in the movie.
Caviezel. I've got it written down right here if you want me to just say it.
No,
I was just saying it.
I know.
You're just guessing. I have fucking right here.
Okay.
Song features
Adam Goldberg.
another Beach Boys song in there.
Eldon Henson.
Yep.
He's also in the control room with them.
Yeah, he's number
You guys
5.
remember him from The Mighty and The Mighty Ducks.
Elle Fanning is in it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
must have been a little one there.
Was she also in Man on Fire?
No, but Dakota Fanning was.
That was Dakota. You
Yeah.
just, yeah, all right. You're just running through those Fannings.
Orstat. That's Caviezel's character's name. Orstat.
Hey.
I actually really like that movie because it involves time travel, and that's the only genre that I really enjoy.
But he doesn't have like a time travel machine, does he? He just sort of blinks and goes back? Or
no, there's a machine.
There is?
Eldon Henson puts him in there.
He gets into it?
With Adam Goldberg. Yeah, they send him back 7 days or
I don't
whatever it
remember
is.
a machine.
There's a machine because it makes a big power outage.
Oh, okay.
And Denzel Washington puts his laser pointer in the machine and shuts it off.
He always wakes up and it's that Beach Boys song, Don't Worry Baby, right?
That's
It keeps
exactly
playing.
right. That's the song at the beginning and end of the movie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like Groundhog Day, except instead of Sonny and Cher, they replaced it.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Do all the movies have Beach Boy songs in them?
Groundhog Day is going to be back in theaters for its, I think, like 25th anniversary.
Oh, yeah, you're right, 93.
This very week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't go see it, it plays every day forever.
Encore a couple years ago.
They say we're young, but we don't know. All right. Let's go to the next round. Sam has a point, Mark has a point, but Jacob is going to start us off in this next one, and then we're going to go to Mark.
Nope.
So I say so. Why not?
Because we went to Mark's second last time.
What does that have to do with anything?
Goes the other way.
What?
Right?
No, we
it goes
changed
that
the order the other way around, yeah.
That's fine. I think it's just weird because he's in the middle. That's why I got confused.
Yeah,
But I don't
I
know.
hear you. All right. But also,
We're starting with the right person.
Let's give these fellas a chance, Sam.
No, I love a good Malton game. You know that.
I do
If it had
know
been
that.
2 and done, that would have been so disappointing.
All right, well, we can just sit around and play more after everybody goes home.
Oh my God. My fantasy.
I'll see you guys.
I'm busy that day.
I'll see you guys tonight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
In Sam's living room, there's a poster of dogs playing Malton game.
All right, Jacob, which one of these? This is your chance to get a point by picking between the penis game.
I take that.
Well, I don't know. You might want to hear more. You're not the boss of me, or
Related to the penis game.
get off my planet. Which one of those would you like to play?
The penis game's gonna have like actors named Dick, but there's not enough actors named Dick.
I know, right? That's what I hate about Hollywood. Not enough
not enough
actors
Dick.
named Dick.
Get off my planet. What was the middle one? You're not the boss.
You're
of me.
not the boss of me.
I'm gonna go for Get Off My Planet.
Okay. Get Off My Planet is movies that don't take place on Earth.
Okay.
This one's from 2013. Leonard gave it 2.5 stars. He says it's grim and gritty and devoid of fun. And he lists 9 names. How many can you get it in, Jacob Sirof?
5.
That's his opening bid, Mark. 5 names.
I can do it in 1.
All right.
Sam?
Well, I can't do it in 0 because I don't think I have a handle on what this movie is yet.
Oh, you can do negative numbers if you want.
Yeah. Can I? How does that work? How does that work? Well, let me mull it over. Let me see if I can It's 2013. Doesn't take place on this planet. Devoid of fun. Is that what you said, Doug?
Yeah, it's grim and gritty.
Grim, gritty.
He says one name.
What the hell? 0 names.
Whoa. So, Jacob, I see what Sam's doing here. Even if he doesn't come up with the right answer, he's forcing a possible 3-way tie and then another round. Jacob, are you going to spoil Sam's plan?
So if he guesses, then Sam definitely doesn't get a point.
Jacob has to challenge Sam.
Right.
And then Sam will get the point if he guesses the right name. But if he fails, then Jacob gets the point.
Can I do an Ellis again? Get the description?
Oh, that's what we're going to call that from now on?
I actually
All
signed
right.
off on
Who
that.
needs an Ellis? Grim and gritty, devoid of fun. 2013, 2.5 stars from Leonard, and does not take place on Earth.
I do it in -1.
You can?
I know, but maybe.
No. But
wait a
if you
second.
challenge me and I'm wrong, the game goes on. If you're wrong, he gets the point. The game's over.
Well, but
I don't see a problem with that, Sam.
But I think that but I don't want to.
A boy has a dream. Why are you trying to step all over that?
Sake, this is why this
think-
is now.
You really think you know what this is?
Oh wow! Well, if you say it like that, I thought I had.
Do you have a guess?
I do have a guess.
Okay, all right.
How many names were there?
You're doing it in -1. It
9
doesn't
names.
matter
No,
anymore.
but no, that affects what if it's the movie I'm thinking of though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Smart.
What? How does it affect it? The movie could have 50 or 100 or just 9 people in it. It's
Or-
only the 9 he lists.
Or less than that.
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movies with only 3 or 4 people in them.
What I'm thinking of kind of is that type of movie. So
Oh, shit. All right, so
All right.
what are you going to do, Jacob? Do you want this game to continue or do you want to
yeah, let's
go out guns blazing?
No, we'll let it continue.
Do you want to
let it continue? If I'm right,
Sundance this shit and just
no, let's keep
run out?
Let's keep it going.
A hail of gunfire.
We'll keep it going.
All right, so you're challenging Sam?
Yeah.
Because what if Sam has been poker facing the shit out of this?
I haven't.
And knows
This is a
the
guess.
answer.
This is a guess.
Of course it's a guess.
Yeah.
But it's a guess.
It's a guess.
So it might be the right guess.
Could be.
You son of a bitch.
We'll find out.
Jacob, are you sure?
The nine. If you knew what, I'll reveal at some point what I'm thinking, and the 9 does fuck it up. On Earth, it seems like it could be a couple. Yeah. Should I?
Yeah, but
No.
do you see what's happening here?
Yeah, but we don't know if he's poker facing or not.
I'm not poker facing. I have 0 confidence in this answer, but it keeps the game going.
Do you have
probably.
an answer?
I have an answer.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain it is incorrect, but it keeps the game moving. It's a 3-way
Theoretically.
tie. What could be more exciting than a 3-way tie?
Right, but to press the 3-way tie. Oh yeah, you're right.
It wouldn't be a 3-way tie if I have no points, right? So,
You got to get a point, but if you
If I'm wrong, it's a 3-way tie.
all right, fucking do it.
Is it Prometheus?
no.
Thank you.
I thought.
Was it?
Wait, hang on, Jacob.
I thought it was After Earth, which would have only like 2 people in it.
Yeah, there weren't a lot. There's
Yeah.
just the Smiths,
There could be less than 9 people in
and
the movie.
then yeah,
It's
you're
around
right.
that time, I think.
Maybe, yeah, it's a few years old. Mark.
I was gonna go with Interstellar.
Okay. There's plenty of scenes on Earth.
Wow, look at that. I could have challenged you.
You know, Doug, playing the game is really what I'm good at.
It's if you got -1 and the title, you would have had to say Matt Damon, Elysium.
Oh, Elysium.
Elysium.
Doesn't Elysium take place? Part of that takes place on Earth.
Which part?
Like the part with Matt Damon.
The beginning.
Yeah.
The beginning's on Earth.
Yeah, he's
before
pretty
he
much
gets
in
up
and
to
then
LA.
they go to Elysium,
I love that movie.
which is not
I hate
Earth.
that movie.
Jodie Foster speaking some kind of nonsense.
That
it
is,
is fantastic.
she is weird in that movie.
Yeah.
That is for damn sure. All right, we've got a 3-way tie. Soup's exciting. Let's settle this shit. Mark gets to go first, and then we go to Sam. And
No, you go to Jacob.
just switch the order around. You weren't going that way before. Whoa.
Guy in the crowd mumbling. Mumbling goes towards the challenger.
Don't bring up the challenger. I watch it happen live. It's very traumatic for me.
Yeah, 'cause
No, it goes to what the opposite order is. Who challenged the last round doesn't matter. It's just the order
And last
changes.
time we were going,
And the person who wasn't
this way, it
involved
was
gets to
going
go
bum,
first.
Bum, 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 bum. So this
Right, but
time
the
it
person
would
who
go-
wasn't involved, because Jacob challenged you, so we start with Mark,
Right.
and go to you after Mark, right?
The guy.
'Cause the order was the other way around just now.
Well, no, it was the other way.
It was?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go to
It should
Jacob.
go to Jacob.
Okay.
I feel like those were Trump speechwriters explaining to him how the State of the Union is going to work. No, Mike sits behind you. He's not.
All right. You get to pick between 3 categories, Mark.
Okay.
Let's be cops, or going back to some classics that we already mentioned tonight.
Which version of Mississippi is it?
Don't mess with Mississippi, or did I tell you not to mess with Mississippi, or let's be cops?
I just can't think of a lot of movies that it might be deeper than just the state of Mississippi, but I don't know a lot of movies that take place in Mississippi. But there's
Did you ever hear of Mississippi is Burning?
Ghosts of Mississippi.
Mississippi burning, not is burning.
let me go with I really thought the movie was funny. Let's go with Let's Be Cops.
All right. I like those guys that starred in that movie. They were funny.
They're cute.
This is movies with cops.
I'm surprised to hear that, Doug.
So everything but Sense and Sensibility.
I did not see that one coming.
Gotta say, I thought this was gonna be more of a fireman category.
2012 is the year, Mark, and Leonard gives this movie 3 stars. He says that this movie is clear-eyed, and he also says that it seems absolutely real. And he lists 10 names.
I think I can get this movie in -2.
Whoa! It was like a...
Like a Scooby-Doo ghost. It's Mr. Benson, the old man who runs the podcast.
Whoa! Meddling kids! Jacob?
2012 Cops. Not a lot of stars, right? But he said it seemed real.
3 stars.
3 stars.
Out of 4. Pretty good.
Negative. So Ellis
good.
knows this movie.
Pretty good rating. Yeah, he seems to really figured it out.
I have to go to -3. Yeah, you got the 4, so I got a swastika.
You know, we beat the Nazis in that movie.
I know, but it's still like I'm looking and it's there. Thanks.
I just
Okay,
have
now I got a
got the
-3.
blood moon on my side.
Oh, I challenge.
You challenge? Oh no, you got. I wasn't really doing
Nope,
that.
sorry. Action is passed.
Wait, Sam knows the movie too.
That's
and he
that
wants- he
Levine
wants to-
poker face you hear about.
You think you could do -4 is what you're saying?
No, he thinks you can't get 3 actors in the movie.
Oh, I see. And he's challenging me. No.
I'll do you one better.
I don't know what.
I'll do you one better.
Yeah.
I don't think Ellis has the right movie. And I'm very upset that I'm not sitting where you are.
Right? Yeah.
It's a really comfortable
Sam's
chair.
getting shut out. Locked out of the action.
I'm gonna. That's the best I have to go on because I don't know it. So I'm gonna trust Sam's instinct that Ellis is off and challenge him.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have any idea what the
there's no
movie
way I
is,
can-
then there's no other play, really. So, Mark, I need the name of the movie, and then the top billed person, and then the person that's second billed. I'm not going to say whether any of it's right until you say all 3 things.
End of watch. Jake Gyllenhaal, Michael Pena.
That is correct.
Is that what you thought too, sir?
Yeah, I was trying to get in Ellis's head.
Mark Ellis is our winner. Nina, come get all your prizes. Congratulations. You get 2 bags and then your own name tag back. Yeah, thank you so much for making that. And congrats on your win.
Thank you,
got it
Nina.
all? Okay, be careful.
Enjoy the blood moon. Thank you.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, wait, she gets
Don't
that
forget,
toothbrush.
don't forget your toothbrush. Yes.
Very important.
Have a dramatic toothbrushing session
There's a
tomorrow
donut too. Take a donut.
on us. Oh, he's throwing some donettis.
Oh,
She can do this.
only got one hand.
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh, you catch a donut right there.
All right.
Donuts. Anybody else want donuts? Okay. Doug, I know you like to throw donuts.
Well, you know, we got to wrap it up, but
Just gonna.
I'll throw one.
I've never seen
Sam,
you not throw donuts.
Yes, sir.
I saw you tweeting about it today. You got something big to plug.
Oh, yeah. It's a YouTube Red pilot called I'm Poppy.
Yeah.
Do some of you know who Poppy is? Okay.
One
A small
person
group.
clapping like they're trying to
Yeah, well,
end the scent of a woman.
she's she's a viral YouTube sensation among tweens and other communities that I'm not a part of. And she's huge. She has literally, I think, 50 million subscribers on YouTube. So YouTube Red finally wised up and threw some money at her, and they made a pilot for YouTube Red called I'm Poppy. And I'm in it, and it's technically behind the YouTube Red paywall. But hey, if you're not a member, free 30-day trial. So just sign up, watch I'm Poppy, and then cancel. And then when YouTube's like, hey, why'd you cancel? Be like, because there was only one episode of I'm Poppy, make 500 more. And make sure Samm Levine is well paid in all of them. And then your work is done. So thank you very much.
This
Check
sounds
that
like
out.
a terrific plan. I'm going to get right on it.
Thank you, Doug.
Jacob Sirof, what do you got coming up, dude?
I don't really have a whole lot to plug. I'll be at the American Comedy Company in St. Patrick's Day weekend. I know that's far in San Diego. And just everybody tweet at Mark and make him and his friend have me on their show that they refuse to have me on. I think they're scared of my Star Wars abilities.
Oh, is that
Been years of Mark going, if it were up to me.
You talking about the Schmodown?
Yeah, the Schmo thing.
No, you wouldn't fit in there.
Why do you, I gotta know, why do you say that? I can,
You're not enough of a schmo.
what constitutes a Schmo? Sounds like a Yiddish
You got
word.
to be an unclassy individual.
How do I not fit in?
Because look at you, just the way you're eating a donetti. You have your pinky finger out. Mark Ellis, what do you got to plug?
I'm entranced by this high society donut eater. Have you been to Mr. Gatsby's parties in person?
Gatsby doesn't have Jews at the parties.
Gatsby? What Gatsby? That's my favorite line in that movie. What do you got going on, dude?
I got the movie Trivia Schmodown. Samm Levine is a perennial favorite in that. Jacob Sirof, you can catch him soon. Doug, you're welcome to come announce a game sometime.
I love it.
Movie Trivia Schmodown, you can find all that on YouTube. YouTube has a new pay-free version. And you guys can go to that and also check out Schmoes Know. And I host a daily show called Collider Movie Talk on Collider Video.
You host the Daily Show?
Thank you. I host the Daily.
That's what I heard him say, yeah.
Yeah.
He hosts the Daily Show.
Does that mean I do now?
Doug Loves Movies is back at the Neptune Theater in Seattle on Wednesday, May 23rd. And thanks, you guys, for being here and having an amazing night of competition.
Thank you to the great fans.
Yes,
Yes.
let's hear it for them.
We got 4 rounds of Malton game, guys. That's not easy.
Doug, can I thank the people that voted for me?
I guess so.
you
Don't seem to understand how when I'm wrapping it up,
Oh, okay.
you're like throwing donuts and asking for special requests. And go ahead.
Thanks to the people that voted for me. So there was, you told me it was 500. You told me you had the listenership was about 100,000, and I had this revelation at some point. That's a half of 1% of the listenership that voted for me. So thanks to the
Yeah,
other 90.
because people don't vote. you
Yeah,
know?
well, the other 99.5%.
Yeah.
Fuck you, I'm still here.
Yeah. Yeah, but people, yeah. But that doesn't mean everyone else would have voted against you. They just didn't vote.
In this joke, it does.
Okay. One more time for Samm Levine, Jacob Sirof, and Mark Ellis. as always. Not winning shit comics don't want is a shithead. It seems like everything these days is a shithead.
Now it's time for Doug to watch another hockey. Eyes of gold, his viewing prowess makes him